I'm the Director of Community Outreach and Global Learning for the Matsunaga Institute for Peace and Conflict Resolution in Hawaii, and in that capacity I teach conflict resolution. I teach participatory leadership and leadership for social change and history of peace movements and peace education, and I find that those classes really help so much students to feel a sense of engagement with their community and to find meaning in the education they're receiving. And I know that Sacramento State is a school that really values that community engagement, that connection, is working hard to build bridges between school and community in a robust way. So he's a few years older than me, and he bravely took on the task of helping to raise me in spite of being still pretty young. And so I would wrestle his friends and kind of hang on and annoy him wherever and whenever possible. My favorite thing to do, and I've spoken about this before, but I still remember it so vividly, was to stand in front of the TV at a critical moment in a basketball game, with my arms outstretched. So things like that. My role today with him is to kind of, to offer, love and constancy, and I think. You see from Michelle, his daughters, and we all have to give him a little bit of a hard time. So as a way to keep him humble and humored, we play Scrabble. So and he's beating me terribly right now with the online Scrabble app. So I've been working with Scarlett Lewis, who lost her son in Sandy Hook. And she has done a lot to transform Connecticut and to prioritize social and emotional learning. And for her, the tragedy was really about integrating more social and emotional learning into schools. My approach is certainly social and emotional learning is certainly part of what I value, but I also think that in the intellectual work that we do in schools, whether those campuses are K through 12 or higher ed, that we can bring integrated idea of peace into our classrooms. So why not teach ethnomathematics, which is about kind of using math to look at equity issues or social justice issues, and why not teach science really with a view towards stewardship of our global commons, and so weaving those in rather than having discrete programs in character education is, I think for me, important